Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Wednesday, the 17th of March. Reading in John chapter 7, we have the story of Jesus going to Jerusalem, going up for the Festival of Tabernacles. And he goes up quietly and halfway through the festival starts teaching. And the people are amazed and astounded at what he's saying. They're all questioning, is he a prophet? Is he the Messiah? Nobody's doing anything. Have people agreed that he is the one to expect? And we're told in verse 32, the Pharisees heard the crowd whispering such things about him. Then the chief priests and the Pharisees sent temple guards to arrest him. The temple guards come, but they don't arrest Jesus. They listen to him and are amazed. And eventually, we're told from verse 45, finally the temple guards went back to the chief priests and the Pharisees and asked them, why didn't you bring him in? No one ever spoke the way this man does, the guards replied. You mean he's deceived you also, the Pharisees retorted. Have any of the rulers or of the Pharisees believed in him? No. But this mob that knows nothing of the law, there's a curse on them. And that struck me. Here they are. They don't hear Jesus themselves. They just write him off. Indeed, if you continue reading, Nicodemus challenges them and says, can we judge a person without actually hearing him? And they just say, no, he's from Galilee. We don't have to take him seriously at all. And they don't bother. And their position is, we are the educated, we are the officials, we are the ordained, we are the people in positions of social authority. And we think he's nonsense. That mob that listens to him, they're useless. And very often in the world today, things are exactly the same. And I've come across many well-educated, respected people who have no clue about God. I even know a number of clergy in that position. They have an idea, they've got religion, they know all about the forms and the church and the ritual, but knowing God himself, it's not really. And I also know a number of very simple people with the bare minimum of formal education, but they know Jesus. They've walked with him and they talk with him, and they've seen him work in their life, and they can speak about Jesus from their own personal experience. And we need to remember that what we need to do is we need to listen to Jesus. The temple guards had gone to arrest him, and they'd listened to Jesus, and that convinced them. The Pharisees and the rulers hadn't bothered to do that, and therefore they maintained their arrogant dismissal. We listen to Jesus by reading his word. And so I encourage you to read God's word. Let Jesus speak to you through it. Hear his voice. Don't worry about your education. Don't worry about what the educated people say. Read and think and pray and let God speak to you yourself. And let that shape you. And so we've got this great story of simple people hearing Jesus, believing in him. We've also got the story of educated, erudite, well-represented people missing the boat completely. Go with the simple ones. Go with what the Pharisees describe as this mob. Let us be part of the mob. Listen to Jesus and follow him. We do that and we are blessed.